Hi everyone, welcome to our deep dive into the world of design where creativity meets history.
And today, we're about to embark on a time traveling adventure to the beginning of the 20th century until beyond. So, without further ado, let's start from graphic design during Japanese occupation. The Japanese occupation made Indonesia aware of the power of graphic design for political purpose. Jawa Baru magazine, published by the Japanese military government as a propaganda media during its occupation of Indonesia. It was quite influential in the development of Indonesian graphic design since it brought material and technical access, as well as new knowledge about graphic design to Indonesians. When Indonesia proclaimed its independence in 1945, many graphic designers and painters took part in spreading its message on the street with posters, murals, and graffiti.
1949, ASRI, Akademi Seni Rupa Indonesia. 15 December 1945, ASRI was founded in Yogyakarta, while Jogja was still the country's capital. The ministerial degree PP and K number 32, or Kabut, dated December 15, 1949, served as the foundation for ASRI. On January 15, 1950, the Minister of PP and KS Mangun Sarkoro inaugurated the building in Ward Kepatihan Yogyakarta by designing it. 1950, Magazine and Advertisement post-independence. Magazine and advertisement were still influenced by the Dutch aesthetics and philosophy. They used women as an object of advertising since the woman was the target market for basic household products. 1960 until 1972, logos are starting to become popular with rising popularity of logo usage to create a brand identity for companies.
1960s Social Realism versus Cultural Manifesto. The social realism style had become the guiding principle for the artists, writers, and teachers under the LEKRA, Lembaga Kebudayaan Rakyat Organization, which was affiliated with PKI, Partai Komunis Indonesia. Cultural Manifesto or Manikebu believes politics are different and far from art because PKI has a movement about social realism to show the government the working class to critic. Artists and writers who were associated with the Cultural Manifesto were Habe Jasin, Taufik Ismail, Gunawan Muhammad, Trisno Sumarjo, and Zaini. On May 8, 1964, President Sukarno officially banned the Cultural Manifesto. 1970s Psychedelic style and the Black December event. With the development of pop culture, youth-centered magazines flourished in Indonesia. Magazines such as Aktuil, Zaman, and DNR, Detektif dan Romantika, Gadis Sampul became popular among the young generation. Black December event referred to an event surrounding art and design that occurred in late 1974 when the Board of Jury of Pameran Besar Seni Lukis Indonesia decided to give awards to 5 painters with the same style. A young group of artists protested by sending black flower bouquets as a symbol of the death of painting art in Indonesia.
1980s, Indonesian graphic design development and the digital revolution. 1980 also saw the establishment of Ikatan Perancang Graphic Design Indonesia, or IPGI, the first graphic designer organization in the country. IPGI held its first exhibition, Graphist 80, in the same year. Cahyono Abdi's illustration became one of the finalists of Clio Awards in NYC. Matahari Advertising made first movement of iklan layanan masyarakat. The second IPGI show was held in 1983. A.D. Pires established a graphic design studio at the design department of the Bandung Institute of Technology, or ITB, Kisah Karunggoni. 1990s, diversity of visual styles in Indonesia. Retro style in Indonesian book cover, for example, on Hari Wahyu's book cover. Fine art style in Indonesia book cover, for example, book covers by Penerbit Bentang, Weda's Pop Art Portrait by Weda Abdul Rashid, Icon Magazine, an environmentally conscious magazine published by Enrico Halim in 1994. Taring Padi was established in 1998 as an independent art and culture collective whose mission is to promote people's art or seni kerakyatan.
The Internet and Indonesian Graphic Design. 2002, the first Indonesian graphic design magazine, Blank, was published. 2004, graphic design magazine, Concept, was published. Along with the Indonesian Content and Animation Industry Association was established. Digital Art Community Jogja Force or GF was founded. Alongside with Design Graphics Indonesia, DGI's website was launched.
And then in 1967, FSTB ITB opened a graphic design studio specifically for fine arts, and in 1973, this department was divided into graphic arts and graphic design. The ITB Graphic Arts Studio became independent in 1984, and in 1994, the Graphic Design Studio changed its name to Visual Communication Design, which was under of the design department. And in 2006, the VCD study program became at the same level as the other department. The new era of the cafe education began in 1919, marked by establishment of the cafe at the Indonesian College of Fine Arts and Design, followed by Pelita Harapan University Tangerang in 1994 and Tarumanegara University in 1995. Then followed by the other private campus and flourished to this day.
Due to the abundance of graphic designers on the market, it is becoming increasingly difficult for graphic designers to find employment in the modern era. There are now a ton of templates, mock-ups, clip art, and even free design available. The government was also very influential in emphasizing the value in the creative industries, which led to the rise in the number of people majoring in graphic design. 1 to 50 designs must be produced by graphic designers. Wow, that's crazy, right? Now, what is our future? The Indonesian Revolution now focuses more on the integration of modern technology with human skills, so that every one of each designer must always think openly and swiftly adapt to each ecosystem and environment. This is because technology is growing so quickly.
And talk about what happened today, we have contemporary art. The culture and society of the day are reflected in contemporary modern art. It provides us with a window into the outside world and encapsulates the spirit of the time. In Indonesia, we have Museum Macan as gallery for modern and contemporary art in Nusantara.